everybody in the gaming industry has been talking about Sweet Baby Inc. and narrative consultation companies, and an upcoming game, Unknown 9 Awakening, has been the focus of attention over the past few days because we saw its trailers release, them get absolutely obliterated by gamers, but also their moderators on the community hubs in Discord banning individuals talking about Sweet Baby Inc.'s involvement, but their threads are being absolutely flooded by upset gamers now. I have a few things to show off, but before we get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, follow me on social media, and consider supporting through Patreon or through YouTube memberships. Now, I did already do a previous video on this situation, it will be linked down below, but basically in the Steam forums for this upcoming game, they started mass banning everyone who mentioned Sweet Baby or even just said negative things about the game, like, oh hey, I don't think that this looks very good, I think the combat looks really wonky, and this is a title that I think they expected to be a major success right off the bat because Anya Carlotta is the lead character. She is the actress who played Yennefer in Netflix's The Witcher, and I do think that in real life she is a very pretty woman, but they absolutely botched her face in this game. This character, Haruna, does not actually represent Anya at all whatsoever. They do not look similar by any means, but of course, because the final teasers and trailers for it have been releasing, more people have been talking about this game, and because right now so many educated consumers have really been diving into video games and who's working on them, people found out that both of the Sweet Baby Inc. co-creators in some way, shape, or form are affiliated with this game, and that instantly set off the red flags for people. Tons of gamers saying, I'm no longer going to support this game, it looks really mediocre, I do not want to give you guys my hard-earned money, which is completely understandable. This is why it's so important that consumers do research, because there may be a company or an individual you do not want to monetarily support. And in this case, there's a plethora of them. I mean, this game also got quite a bit of attention because, of course, Reflector Entertainment, who are the developers, are owned by Bandai Namco, and Bandai Namco is the publisher, so it does really seem like Bandai is pushing for that sweet, sweet ESG score to go up, but yeah, I mean, the trailer came out, got absolutely obliterated, 2.2k likes to 10,000 dislikes, hundreds of comments of people saying Sweet Baby Inc. involvement, no thank you. I mean, this game really does look like Bandai Namco's attempt at a Forspoken, and Forspoken was not a good game. It's not like me saying that is some kind of positive thing, but of course people have also gone to the Steam community hub to talk about this game and to talk about, you know, what they think about it, but instead of just allowing people to have discussions, they are banning people from the Steam community hub, but they also mass banned through their Discord server. They actually wiped tons of people from their Discord, really locked it down, and now their Discord is no longer accepting invitations. The invitations are actually paused, as you can see, for this server. Please try again, which is hilarious because they just do not know how to deal with the backlash. But when you work with controversial people or you put controversial things in your game, you have to expect the heat. You have to expect some potential backlash, and that's just the way that the internet and the way that life works. I might disagree with what your product is, but at the end of the day, it's a product. These people, these Sweet Baby Inc. employees and these activist developers, they're taking everything personally, which of course is not what you should be doing with the internet, but they were actually attempting to sanitize their Steam community page, but it has not worked. I mean, they have been flooded with people saying how disappointed they are in this game, talking about Sweet Baby, but interestingly enough, even though they have still been removing posts, they just simply haven't been able to keep up with all of them, there are some that very that are very specific that they're leaving, like this one: SBI haters are obsessed, stay mad. SBI defenders are obsessed. What are they talking about? It says, imagine letting a consultant firm live rent-free in your head. You can stay mad and complaining about an imaginary enemy. I am 100% buying this game. If you think that this game looks good, I hope that you buy it, and I hope that you enjoy it. Games are meant to be enjoyed. This is just a game that clearly many other people are not very impressed by. Edit: I made a lot of chuds mad. Pro tip: get a girlfriend and do something useful with your life. Also, TERFs and transphobes deserve death. So that right there is a reason that this post should be removed, because you guys know I don't think that most posts should be removed from platforms, but obviously death threats are ones that cannot stay up. Death threats are the only types that should be removed, and yet they allowed this on their community hub, and they didn't remove it simply because it defends Sweet Baby, simply because they agree with this poster's take. Now, of course, while there are some individuals who are defending Sweet Baby and saying Sweet Baby haters are obsessed, stay mad, most of the posts have not been in Unknown 9 Awakening or Sweet Baby Inc.'s favor. People even saying things like Sweet Baby Inc. is incredibly racist company. It's unfortunate I must avoid this title now for ethical reasons. I'm here to get banned by the developers. They're trying to say things like, I am disgusted by this. I do not tolerate the affiliation with consultant groups such as SBI, as they frequently use minority groups as a sort of shield from criticism and use dirty scare tactics against those who question them, even if those people in question are minority groups they claim to protect and represent. That is exactly the situation what happened with someone like Cabrutus, right? Cabrutus made a list, and then Sweet Baby Inc. employees started a harassment campaign against him, even though he is a minority who they claim to want to protect and raise up and represent in their products. People are saying, is this worth potentially losing $18 million? Out of the gate, we have 305,000 people definitely not buying the game. That's a lot of money to give up. How do the investors feel about completely taking $18 million in revenue off the table, plus all those who aren't in the group who also won't buy this game? I don't think that this game is going to do good because of not only Sweet Baby Inc.'s involvement, but also just the way that this game looks. It looks like a Forspoken, and Forspoken was not a good game. Having your title compared to that trash heap is not a positive thing, and it will be interesting over the next few weeks to see if they end up actually releasing this game, if they post any more information about it, or if they just try to let the backlash die down for a little while and they don't really talk about this project. Who knows? Only time will tell, but right now there are thousands of people who are upset over this game, over Sweet Baby Inc.'s involvement, and on the community hub and Discord, they're trying to sanitize them, but the backlash has been so insane, they haven't been able to keep up with it. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this, make sure to give it a like, and if you didn't, give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.